Welcome to C-Train Station. I'm C-Train. Hey, this is the station I got my really cool Niners jersey on too. Niners faithful, where are you at and how are you doing? The schedule was just released. I think that we'll talk about that a little bit later on. That's looking good. It's very interesting. What is it? 5th in miles traveled the Niners are due for again this year. I digress. This actually is a message to the Niners rookies. Look, I will do draft recaps like later on, sometime in between now and July, whenever, anyways. So draft recaps will come. But this is a message to those draftees who were drafted by the Niners. Okay, a lot of faithful are going to say, hey, welcome to the Niners. You a storied dynasty and establishment, our history, Jerry Rice, Steve Young, Joe Montana. Stop. All of that is gone. All that's in the past. Okay, it remains, but it's not the present. All that's in the past. C-Train's going to tell you the omelet, okay? He's going to give you the omelet. I'm going to let you know what's really up. Look, Ricky Pearsall, Malik Mustafa, Dominic Pooney, have you seen Star Wars The New Hope? I think it's episode 4 technically? It was the first one that ever came out in 1977. Okay, Princess Leia is on her knees essentially saying, help me, Obi-Wan. You're my only hope. Help me, Obi-Wan. You're my only hope. Niners rookies, help C-Train. You're some of our only hopes. You did not come into a good situation. Niners rookies, Ricky Pearsall, Isaac Urendo. Look, you guys came into a situation, into a dire situation. The San Francisco 49ers should have won Super Bowls plural, in the last 5 to 10 years. They should have won multiple, and they have nothing to show for it. Guys, before the 2010s, the Niners were undefeated in Super Bowls. Dynamic, dominant, indefatigable, physical. Did I say dominant? I probably did. Hey, let's make it times 2. All that's gone. The Niners now are known for blowing these big opportunities. Once, unfortunately, against the Ravens, right? And twice now against the Kansas City Chiefs. Twice in the last 5 or so years against the Kansas City Chiefs. Your team, your new team, has failed. And here's the bad news for you. The goals aren't lofty. They're from the friggin' stratosphere, okay? It is Super Bowl or bust. It is Super Bowl or bust. So this is what I'm going to ask from you rookies. You have to give this year, from when you were drafted to this point next year, you have to make it your masterpiece. You have to make each day your masterpiece, and that includes taking care of your bodies. Renardo Green, Malik Mustafa, I want to see you hit. Is that okay? Can you hit or no? If you can't, take your contract and rip it up. Or go to the bathroom, turn it sideways, and do what The Rock did. Okay, don't do that. Okay. But look, if you don't want to hit, get off the squad. The Niners already they don't have enough hitters. They don't have enough violence on defense. They don't bring it. Niners rookies, this is what I can tell you. Opposing coaches will say this about your team. They'll say, hey, look, they don't have it on the lines. The Niners don't have it on the lines. If you punch the San Francisco 49ers in the face, if you punch them, they'll stand there and bleed. They'll stand there and bleed like whips, like losers. Hey, in the last couple Super Bowls, the Chiefs punched the Niners in the face. They punched your new team. And the Niners just stood there. They stood there and bled all over the place and lost. They got punked. Jerry Rice's team, hey, they didn't get punked. But that's long gone. Those guys are out of there. The word is out on Kyle Shanahan-led teams, and that is, if you punch them in the face, that they will just stand there and they will lose. They will lose the battle of attrition as the game gets bigger. Kyle Shanahan-led teams get smaller as the spotlight widens. Kyle Shanahan-led teams, they run away from the spotlight. What? I'm telling you that. I'm not saying it. I'm telling you that. I'm saying it right to your friggin' face. Not to your face, but as close as I can get, right? I'm telling you that. Now you tell me, what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? The word on the street is that the Niners are soft. Despite Kittle, despite Debo, that they're soft. That you can gang up and pump Christian McCaffrey. They don't fumble in the big time. Did he? Yeah, he did. Still had an amazing game. Christian McCaffrey is one of my favorite Niners of all time, but still. This is what I'm saying. You have to have, as rookies, you have to have the attitude of kill. Because if you do not kill, you will be killed. I'd like you to Google this or YouTube this. YouTube. Patrick Willis versus Brad Smith. Niners great Patrick Willis. Not a Super Bowl champion, though. Google that. Or YouTube it. It's an incredible hit. Which side of the hit do you want to be on? Would you rather be Patrick Willis delivering that walloping hit to Brad Smith? Or would you rather be Brad Smith just taking it, getting clobbered, getting destroyed? Dude, Brad Smith probably isn't the same after that. Patrick Willis isn't either. Brad Smith is probably worse off. Did you Google that? Did you YouTube? Okay. That's how the NFL is. If you are not delivering the hits, you will be destroyed. If you are not engaging and tracking down and dominating, you will be engaged, you will be tracked down, and you will be destroyed. You will be devastated. Everything will be gone. You'll probably be bankrupt years after, not even that many years after you retire. I mean, I'm just saying that these are the facts. This is what it is. This is a C-Train challenge to you. Can you bring the heat? Look, I guess I can sort of take the Niners losing, but I can't take you and the Niners not going out on their shield. I cannot take that. Niners faithful will no longer accept that. So, okay. If you want like expectations then, Ricky Pearsall, you were drafted in the first round. The first freaking round. Okay, so like to see first round production then. So what is that, like Cooper Kupp type production? Okay, well maybe, how about combine Cooper Kupp, because that's who a lot of people are saying you play like, right? Or Adam Thielen. Okay, let's combine that with the ability to work the center of the field like Travis Kelce. So yeah, I just gave you like a Hall of Famer to aspire to. Because you should. Because you're a first round draft pick. I didn't draft in the first round. You didn't like choose to be chosen, but that's like what you wanted. Okay? How about Isaac Urendo? You, I believe, were drafted in the 4th round from Louisville, right? Okay. A 4th round, let's talk about expectations. From a 4th rounder, a mid-round running back drafted by a Shanahan. Let's see, who else was like that? Gosh, who was a late rounder drafted by a Shanahan? I don't know. I'm talking about like any Shanahan, right? Because they got the same zone run scheme. Mike Orr, so let's see, like, Terrell Davis. Now he was like a 6th or 7th. He was like a 6th or 7th. Mike Anderson, Alandis Gary. Well, heck, okay. Give me 900 overall total yards, Isaac Urendo. Give me that. 900 total. You're like, what? How could Niners faithful are like, how can he do that? How is that even, like, Christian McCaffrey, George Kittle, Brandon Ayuk is hopefully going to get like 1 billion targets because he's got to atone for that huge contract that he's about to get. I didn't ask how. I don't care. You get 900 all-purpose yards by running for 700 or catching for 200. Oh, however you want to make the math add up, that's what's actually expected. I have to put this out there. So look, like Niners faithful and like rookies, I'm putting this out there because those are expectations. I mean, like, what? I don't know what to tell you. if the Niners want to win, players who were drafted at the positions need to live up to expectations or exceed them. Okay, so Ricky Pearsall, just easy money. A combination of Cooper Kupp, Adam Thielen, and Travis Kelce. Okay, no problem. Urendo just gain a bunch of all-purpose yards. All I asked for from Malik Mustafa and Renardo Green is just a hit. If you can't do that, don't step onto the field. You should go to the media and be like, hey, so C-Train said that I have to be violent because football is a game of violence. By the way, that's not my fault. Okay, so C-Train said that, so I, Renardo Green, or I, Malik Mustafa, I yield my contract because I am unwilling to be violent. I'm unwilling to destroy for my team when that's what's necessary. I don't know. So just remember, if you step on that field, you have to be willing to freaking take souls on defense. Dominic Cooney, our offensive lineman, our lone offensive lineman. So much pressure is on Cooney right now. I'm not even kidding. Like, he should already be working that right tackle position away from Colton McKivitz. I know. Like, or at least somehow bouncing Feliciano out of the starting lineup and getting in there. Sure, I bet that Cooney's going to settle in at right guard, but this is what can't happen. The Niners can't have like a top 100-ish pick not play. Well, Cooney has to make an impact. That's all I can say. It's not all this isn't my fault. The expectations that I'm setting are just those of somebody who's seen winners, like the 1995 Niners, who's like seen winners. Don't blame me because I've seen winners and I'm holding these new Niners to standards of winners. Okay? Unless you want me to hand out participation trophies. Actually, no. Okay. If you want to see participation trophies handed out, don't tune in to C-Trade Station. I love participation, okay? But when we're talking about the Niners, there's one trophy. There's one trophy that matters. That's the Lombardi Trophy. Niners rookies, are you going to bring home the Lombardi Trophy? Are you going to bring home the Lombardi Trophy? There's only one answer. There's only one answer, and that answer is yes. So now here's the next question. It's just how. It's just how. Figure it out. The Niners have all the talent. Everything is there. Now, they keep failing, despite everything being there. But you have to give it another go. So, in closing, I want the Niners' new players, those rookies, to be violent and to have incredibly high expectations of your own performance. Honestly, Pearsall should have higher expectations than I put. Like, Cooney should as well. You know, when I say all I want for Malik Mustafa and Renardo Green to do is like hit and destroy, they should be like, excuse me, C-Train, why are you only asking me to do that? I can do so much more. I'm going to be a playmaker for these guys. Like, look, hitting is just like, that's like part of the job that I take pleasure in, right? But like, I'm going to score touchdowns. I'm going to make plays. Yeah, exactly. I'm not even asking that much. I'm like asking players who play tackle football to tackle hard. Okay? So, does it seem like C-Train is almost at his wit's end with the Niners? No, that's not it. The thing is that like I want Niners faithful to hop on the C-Train and hop on the C-Trade Station at least. Come to the C-Trade Station and put past your delusion, the delusion that we deserve anything. The Niners have to literally go and destroy everyone. And then, once there's like no living bodies, then the trophy's there. Just grab it then. But look, you have to go take it. You have to take it by force. And you have to take it from everybody. It's going to be a great season. Niners faithful are looking forward to it. Great schedule. Everybody's going to have fun. We're going to have fun talking about, we're going to have fun talking about these rookie performances as the season goes by, right? Preseason, we've got the camps. It's going to be amazing. We haven't even gone to the draft recap. This was just a message to the rookies. This was just a small message, okay? Where's the Lombardi? I want the Lombardi. Bring me and the Bay Area the Lombardi.